Hi folks, Kenny the Vaping Heat back again with another review. Yep, you may have noticed I bought this fella. Just been giving it a bit of test and run out, see how its performance seems to be okay. So hope the sound is a bit better for you people. First of all, how you're all doing? Hope you're all doing hunky-dory, and thank you very much for joining me. Today we are looking at a sub-ohm tank by Ehpro and Horizon. I think it's Horizon Distribution, so I'm not sure if it's actual Horizon company themselves, but it is the Raptor sub-ohm tank. So what we'll do the usual, get down, get dirty, all that stuff, have a quick look at it, show you around the tank. But before then, please do the usual, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff, leave comments and everything. So without further ado, roll the brawl. See you in a bit. And right folks, here we are down at the table looking at the Ehpro Raptor. Sorry about the squidgy marks on the box. So what they've done, they've stuck a big sticker like that right over the front of there so you couldn't see it. So I've had to peel it off, unfortunately. But on the front of the box you've got Raptor, www.ehpro.com. You know, you've got a little bit here with your coil info on there. You know, single coil 4070, double coil 68. We'll have a look at them when we get the box open. On the front of the box, got the tank Raptor, this detail here. On the side, we've got some social media, security code. We have on this side each Pro and a barcode, and on this side you have some caution, etc. On the ends, it's a sleeve. You've got Ehpro and Horizon V distribution calibration, Horizon. And on this side you have the register for warranty, and basically that sleeve comes off, and what you have on the front is just a picture of the mod, nothing on the side, stickers there, and on the bottom you have all your marks and all that stuff, your CE marks, etc. So open this fella up and immediately cards fall out. This is your warranty card. You can just fill that in and send it off if you want to do that. You have obviously your certificate saying, you know, the being checked, etc., your QC, and inside the box you get your O-rings, shed loads of O-rings actually. I think is that a 510? Yeah, there's a 510 adapter in there, so that's good. Here you have a spare coil, and this one here is, we can have a look. I'll just see if we can zoom in a bit on this for you so you can have a look. Over there, right. This one here is your 0.25. Yeah, 0.25, 60 to 80 watts. It's got plus or minus 0.03, so it can wander a bit. This one is the double mesh coil. You can see that. That's the double mesher. And it's like a pin connection of the airflow. So that's that one. Put that back in there. I'll zoom back out again, people. Oh, hang on, wrong way. Well, about there, that should do it. Right, put that back in the box. Put that back in the box. And we'll get the tank. So, put that aside. This is how you'll probably get your tank. Hang on a minute. Well, right, there you are. This is how you get your tank. This is useless. It's a TPD thing, so we're going to change that in a minute. But on the top, you can see a 10 drip. It's very nice resin tip there. It's gorgeous for what you get. It's beautiful. You do have the O-ring inside the tank, so you can put your own on. To fill the fella, you just look for, there's an arrow here. If you can see that, there's the arrow, and that just slips open like that. Top fill, that you forget about. Your airflow, very big, very wide, one side, one the other. What you do on one, you kind of do on the other. It has got stops. I mean, this is just spinning around because this tank's on. It has got stops there and there, like so. See that clicking. On the bottom, you've got designed by Ehpro. You see marks and the serial number 01570 on this one. Open it up, it's just the usual sub-ohm stuff. Just unscrew it. Oh god, unscrew. But that actually just pops off. Pardon me, people. You see that? I've took a gouge with my finger when I've seen some graft in there. I've really heard it. But the other coil you get in, which you're seeing, it's just the same as any other sub-ohm tank. You just unscrew it from the base. And there's the other coil. It is, bear with us, well, it is a single one, and it is a 0.15, 40 to 70 watts. As you see, that is, looks like a slightly finer mesh in there. I don't know if you can see that. But again, like every other sub-ohm, screw it in the bottom. And the bubble glass, obviously for TPD compliancy, you win one free. Buy a tank and you win a bubble glass. How cool is that? Eh? Which is here. To put that on, you just simply, obviously, just press it over the top of there. It's maybe a little bit tight with the dry O-rings. You know, just give it a press and a twist, like so, just to, without chewing your O-rings up. That is, like, I'm just, I think I chewed that one. What I'll do is I'll put a little bit of saliva on it for the time being, just to help it over, because it is a very snug fit. You can get it to go over, like so. Just give it a couple of twists and turns. There you go. Once you get a bit of lubrication on it, that's it. The O-ring is looking good. It's a bit of a tight, snug fit. And again, it's like every other sub-ohm. You just screw that in, like so. And basically, you're more or less ready to go. You know, that's how the tank looks with the bubble glass on. Very nice looking tank. It has got Raptor wrote on here as well. So yeah, that, folks, is basically it. So what we'll do, get this thing filled up, juiced up, all that stuff. We'll take it back up top, and I shall give you my thoughts. So get rid of that, tidy all this up, and see you back up top. Yeah, cheers. Right, folks, here we are back up top with the Raptor sub-ohm tank. I've got sitting on top of the G-Class. I'm running it at 70 watts. It is coming out of 0.16. This is the single coil that I've got in. I do like to judge these on this. I've got the airflow roughly about halfway. And I'm also rocking the usual Max VG Cherry Cake Dodgers by Butter Vapes. Love this stuff. So let's give it a toot, eh? I might cough because the amount of fucking vape this produces is unbelievable. Oh. It's insane. I'll pump the airflow open a bit so you can get a rough idea of what it's like with fully open airflow. Might cough a bit on this, but we'll see. The vapor this thing produces is absolutely immense. Oh, the first that stands out here is the flavour. See what I mean? Absolutely phenomenal flavour. I've seen some reviewers actually say this is pretty much matching the Crown 4, and that's, you know, supposed to be one of the best, you know, sub-ohms on the market at the moment, and it's beating the likes of the Freemax Mesh Pro, etc. So flavour wise, it is absolutely phenomenal, and as you can see, vapor wise, again, bloody hell, it's good. You know, let's just end this review now. Just buy it. You know, it's as simple as that. It's absolutely awesome. Definitely up there. It's definitely up there. Top tanks, matching it for flavour, and clouds. I mean, with most sub-ohm tanks, they say, like, you know, say for this 40 to 70 watts, I always say you can maybe push it plus or minus 10. More than likely the plus. So for argument's sake, I'm going to stick this up to 80 watts. Oh, that was a bit too high. I've gone to 82 there. Give us a minute. 80.21. I'll just press that so you can see it on the red, so you can see it. There you go, 80 watts. Right, this coil can handle it. I mean, it's coming out 0.16, you know. So here we go, 80 watts. Wow, that's even better. Slightly warmer vape, because I think 70 watts for me is a bit cool. It's a bit of a cold vape. I like a, you know, like a warmish vape, not, you know, burn your throat, but I like a warmish vape, and that. 80 watts. I mean, this juice here, I don't know if you can say that, but that's max VG, and this is wicking like a trooper, absolutely flying through. I think it does come out in a few colours. I've got the gunmetal, silvers, you know, there's all sorts of colours out for it. But yeah, I mean, there's not much else I can say about it. I mean, any flaws? Not really, no. On a technical point, you know, it's there. There's nothing wrong with it. If anything, you know, when you put the bubble glass on, the rubbers are really tight, so just lube them up. Also, a little tip: when you fill these things, right, you get a lot of people, right? If you bear with us, I'll just slide that open. They do that. Right, you know, sometimes you get the blockage there. Simple way to do it is that: remove your drip tip, and there you go, you're in. That works especially with some of the bottles with the bigger nibs. You see there, I can just top that up, no problem. And there you go, you know, it's away. You know what I mean? Not a problem at all. So what do I get? On camera, a fucking airlock. Never mind. I'll do it again, folks, properly. There you go. Put it like that, and you fill like so. There you go. Just because I'm on camera, it decides to put an airlock on us. But there you go. You get the general idea. Put that back on there. Put your mouthpiece back in, and you're ready to rock and roll again. But yeah, with the amount of sub-ohm tanks that's out there on the market now, you know, it's absolutely saturated. Two most popular, probably the Freemax and the Falcon King. I would say this slightly beats them for flavour. You haven't got as much tank capacity as the Freemax. Obviously, the big bubble glass on there is pretty huge, it's like a friggin' goldfish bowl. But yeah, I think it beats them a shade. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure, that it's compatible with the Falcon coils as well. So these coils will go into the Falcons and the Falcons will go into this. So I don't know. It's just a rumour I've heard. So if that's the case, even better. But yeah, people, recommend it. Definitely. Absolutely stunning. This is my go-to now at the moment. I've actually put my Free Max Pro on the shelf. So I think we'll leave it at that, folks. You know, not turn into a gush fest, but would I recommend it? Definitely buy it. Just go and get it. It's awesome, really good, easy to use, simple to fill. Coils are amazing. Rock and roll, everybody's happy. So that being said, I've been Kenny, the Vaping Heed. Stay safe, vape safe, and I shall see you all very soon in the next one. Cheers now. Bye.